Hello and welcome to another video. Excuse me. And in this video I want to talk about a series of cars that came out in the early 2000s called Phat Boyz. So if you're watching this video, know your TV or your screen isn't going out. This is what they look like. But an inch by inch square, but a half an inch high, smushed little vehicles. And they came in a fairly large series. There was also a transporter for the cars, but unfortunately I never able to get a hold of one here in Canada. But as you can see, I'll show you what the packaging looks like. It's Phat Boyz. Got a Land Rover. It's called by Simple Wishes, but I'm assuming after a little while, such as this one, they got bought out by somebody else. Now I'm not sure if this is because it also has Motro on there and a raised top section where it says Phat Boyz. So it's almost like they just took the packaging, extended a little bit. Now this is the only one like this I have, so I can't entirely tell you if this is the first series that came out or a later series. Looking at the dates down here, it looks like 2002, so this might have been the early series. And this is the only one I have of it. And these are the 68 Pontiac GTO and 69 Chevy Camaro SS. As you can see, they're, as their phrase goes, they're flat, fat, and fast. I don't know. I've never really tried to race these things, so I can't really tell you. But the body is cast metal. And it's a plastic base with really fat little tires. I don't know, see if you can see it better this way. Looks like 1/4 inch chubby tires. But they are, I think, very neat. This one would be, they call this one the Ford Ranger. I don't know why they would call it that, because I've never seen a Ford Ranger that fat, and I used to have one. Then you had a Lincoln Continental. This is a Mercedes, and that one is called, I have to look. Well, they're both some type of Mercedes. These two, and that's the Lincoln Continental, I'm sorry. But they are actually quite neat. So the series that I have, I've managed to find, as I said, is this one's the Land Rover Discovery and Freelander. And you had what they call the Undertaker and the GT4 Me, which I guess would be their little custom type looking vehicles. And then they made a 63 Corvette Stingray and a Pontiac 68 Trans Am. So again, here is another series of two, which they had a 59 Cadillac Eldorado and again a 68 Pontiac Trans Am, but in a different color. They also made a Ford Excursion and a 64 Lincoln Continental. And then you had another one of their little custom series, and they called that a Rocks and a Stub. And the last two I have is, call it one of this one here, the Infinity and the Dino 1. and then a Mitsubishi Eclipse and a Toyota Matrix. As for what they are, you know, they roll fairly nice. You know, they're not too overly heavy. But, I mean, depending on which way you twist them, you'd swear that it's some type of an optical illusion, but no, they're actually about an inch by an inch flat. You know, if you put one on top of the other one, give or take. And they were saying that these are for, you know, ages 3 and up. But honestly, I don't know if I would trust a 3-year-old even with something this thin. But that is them. That is the Phat Boyz line of cars that came out in the early 2000s. I haven't seen them really anywhere else, not at any market or even a secondary reseller. So I don't know if too many people knew about them or they just didn't really sell that well. But I think they're actually very neat, very cute and compact. Well, thank you again for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you.